Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. And if you hear crunching, it's Walter. He's up on my bed and he is eating his cat treats. Look, he just gave me. He followed me in here and he was not going to leave, and I wanted to film this opening. I am opening a reading vlog. I decided to do an end of year reading vlog to keep myself accountable to read the last couple books that I really wanted to get to before I wrap up the end of year. And I am looking at him because he's just giving me the eye because he knows I have cat treats and he is all about his cat treats. Anyway, okay, so I have a couple books that I really want to finish for specific reasons. And so I decided to do a theme vlog for you guys. It's naughty and nice. So I decided, because I have like more than 4 books, but I'm only limiting it to 4 books. And hopefully I'll get to all 4. So we shall see. But the first one is Broken Dreams by Corinne Michaels. I've wanted to read this since the beginning of December when it came out. And as well as Next to You, which is the last book that Hannah Bonham Young has published. That is the last book that I have on my list. I have yet to read of hers. Once I read that, I will be caught up on her backlist, and I would like to be caught up on her backlist because I've read every other book that she has put out so far. So those are my those books are on my nice list. So for the naughty list, I am going to read Temptation by Jenna Hartley. So this one is an ex's dad, and you know I eat that trope up like it's delicious. It's just ooey gooey delicious. I love that trope. It's one of my favorite tropes. But I have recently heard about this book, and you know, I'm going to Sweetgrass in Charleston in March, and there's a pre-order for a special edition. I want to make sure that before I pre-order anything that I'm going to love it. So I want to read it before I do the pre-order. So I'm going to go ahead and read the book and see if I really want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it. If I love it, I'm gonna go ahead and make the pre-order for Sweetgrass. And the last book that I want to read on the naughty list is King by S.J. Tilley. I read Nero, loved that book, loved King as a character, I loved his banter and how he made fun of Nero. That was great, and I want to read his book so bad. So I am gonna go ahead and read that book. So anyway, I will update you when I get something to update. Okay, so let's see if I can get this to stay. Hey, so I have a quick update. I am halfway through Broken Dreams, I think that's what it's called, by Corinne Michaels, and this is Walter. He's been hanging out with me all day. Well, he's been in and out. Anyway, since I've made this video, he loves his treats. So, but this is a fake dating because the hero doesn't want to be in a relationship. The heroine has a thing where she wants to be in a relationship again. Her character and her husband was from I think the Rose Canyon series. I'm sorry, my camera is just like going in and out. Hi, Walter. Hey, kitty kitty. I know you love your treats. Anyway, now he's gonna go try and find more treats. Kitty kitty. Anyway, so yeah, and this is very much small town. They're fake dating, but here's the problem, is that they're not really fake dating. They have feelings for each other. He's just kind of being dumb. Like, he's saying, oh, I want he's saying, I don't want a relationship because he doesn't want because his wife died. And he doesn't want to go through that again. And so they're both single parents. It's a whole thing. It's cute. It's not going to be 5 stars, but it's cute. I mean, I don't really know what else I could possibly say about it other than it's cute. But yeah, it's fine. By Walter. I think for him, he's more outlandish because he doesn't want to get hurt. He doesn't want Jet, his son, to get hurt because he lost his wife a few weeks after Jet's birth. And I think for her, the heroine, she had it. Her husband Isaac, we knew them in the book Remember Me. You probably should. I would recommend you read that one first because then you would understand what the heroine went through more. So that one was, I don't know. I feel like with what she went through was very difficult. So, and the one part that it made me laugh, but it also kind of hurt, was when she put on her wedding dress and got drunk in the bathtub, because she was like, it's my wedding. It was her anniversary. And she felt bad that she was starting to move on. That was a little poignant, but yeah. The writing's good. The characterization's good. All of it's good. My thing is I'm a little bored. But again, with it, I feel like something needs to pick up with it. I really do. So hopefully you'll pick up soon. So anyway, I will let you know if anything picks up with it, but I am probably going to go downstairs. Hey guys, I thought I'd update you in a different place. It is quiet in my house, so I thought I'd take advantage of updating you outside of my normal filming spot. Because everybody is still asleep. I finished Broken Dreams when I was working on my puzzle. And that's Ralphie. I have the back door open for all 4 animals. They like to go in and out in the morning to do whatever they do. So yeah. Anyway, okay. Broken Dreams. I really liked the hero in that one. Well, let me rephrase it. So I loved going back to Rose Canyon because the heroine, her husband was her husband was murdered in the first book in Remember Me. He was the heroine's brother in Remember Me. And I was like, I didn't realize that was the connection. And I thought that was really interesting. And because I really liked Remember Me, because I love the amnesia trope. So yeah, that was really, really cool. I liked the heroine was kind of she had a lot of anxiety, I think, towards dating. Specifically the hero. The hero is like, I'm never going to date because I never want to get hurt again. I never want my son to lose a mother figure again. And while I get that, it was a little over the top. It went on too long. And I feel like my problem with this particular one was it was more erotic than romantic. So it didn't quite fit the vibe of the book. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I was expecting, he kept saying good girl, good girl, good girl. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna be a good girl. I expect more of the good girl and more like the mafia or darker romances or stuff like that. I expect it in BDSM and stuff like that. Not small town fake dating. That was like way out there for me. That was not, I wasn't expecting it in this particular Lulu. Lulu, you okay? Ralphie, are you done barking? Yeah? Okay. Good job. Good barking. Good barking. That's a good barking. You too, Miss Lulubells. I wasn't expecting it in this book, and it threw me off. I was like, what? I mean, I liked the romance. I thought the romance was good. I thought the writing was solid. I thought the characterization was solid. The plotting, the pacing, all of it was good. It was just that I wanted more romance and not so much erotic. Or erotica, I guess. But that's why I gave it 3.5 stars. So, and there's that. And then because it's the next day. And then I started reading Next to You by Hannah Bonham Young, Lane and Matt. Okay, so that one is friends to lovers, and they have a kiss on New Year's Eve. Yes, okay, Miss Lulu, I will pet you. She has monster paws. Like, her paws are huge. Anyway, and she's like beating on me, trying to get me to pay attention to her. See, look, there she is. This is Miss Lulubells, and she has monster paws. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, I know you want pay. She wants me to pay attention to her. Okay, Lulubells. Okay, Lulubells. I'm gonna have to pay attention to her while I talk to you. All right. Okay, what was I saying? Next to You. All right. So Next to You. Lane has a lot of issues. She shares a kiss with Matt. Matt really likes her. He's a cinnamon roll hero. I love a good cinnamon roll hero. He's a genuinely good guy, genuinely nice guy. Lane has needs a lot of therapy. This is friends to lovers. She puts him into the friend zone. He loves her. He writes all these. I was listening Next to You all last night, and finishing up early this morning. And I knew what I was gonna rate it. Before I went to sleep, I knew what I was gonna rate it. I rated it 4 stars. My thing is with this type of book, okay? And friends to lovers don't generally work for me. They're usually just fine. I have not come across a friends to lovers that I've given 5 stars. And it's because, to me, it's like that's waiting in line to be the next to be with you. There's a song, an old 1980s rock song.
Though it just sort of reminds me of that. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so Matt, I'm really explaining this very poorly, but Matt is, well, I know Miss Lulu. Anyway, Matt is, Lulu, I'm trying to explain a book. Okay. There you are. You want to say? This is my life. Okay, so anyway, Matt is very patient with Lane. I really like that he's patient with her. I really like that he wrote her those letters. I liked that Lane groveled, and I liked how she groveled in the end. I like her relationship with the other characters. It was really well written, really well paced. I feel like that was not my problem. This is a really solid, good book, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. It's just, I'm not the biggest friends to lovers. I love a good cinnamon roll hero. I've given cinnamon roll hero books 5 stars. I mean, Helena Hunting's Secret for a Secret. That's a hockey romance with a cinnamon roll hero. I gave it 5 stars. That has angst in it. That one was really good. 5 stars. I love a good cinnamon roll hero. I think for me it's the friends to lovers aspect. Friends to lovers don't generally work for me. They're usually solid, great 4.5 star reads for me, but they never seem to be 5-star reads for me. I might have to see if I can find one that's a 5-star read for me, but most of the time I've never found one that's truly a 5-star read for me. I don't know. I don't know what it is about with that one. They don't always work for me. Anyway, so that was Next to You by Hannah Bonham Young. And my dog's barking because I have the door open and we live near a major road where you have people walking their dogs and stuff, and they like to watch people walk their dogs, and that's why they're always barking. Okay, I think this is better. And I have Rosie with me. So, Rosie, leave the cat treats alone. Thank you. Now you can see me better and I'm not so shaky. I might be a little tilty, but I'm sorry. I'm makeshifting this. I guess I should say I'm MacGyvering it. I've started Temptation by Jenna Hartley. I think I am like 62 or more into it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that book, I thought it was going to be hotter than what it was. She doesn't write as much spice as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be spicier, but I'm okay with the spice level in this book. So Knox and Kendall. So Kendall dated Knox's son Jude, and then she broke up with him because she thought she was going to leave, but she ended up staying because her mom got sick with breast cancer, and she ends up getting a gig where she
is house sitting for well, the new owner is out, and she didn't realize that the owner was Knox, and he's always had a thing for her, but she met him before she met like, I think it was Knox had a thing for Kendall before Jude dated Kendall. Anyway, so there's a whole backstory there. And I'm at the part now where they are sneaking around, and they have said the I love yous, and they're getting to the point where they're about to be caught. And it's good. I am enjoying it. It's at a solid 4.5 stars for me. I'm really enjoying it, and it's definitely on the naughty list. So yes, and I want to say 82 to 85% of the way through Hans. I have been listening to that book, and it's just as unhinged and as wild as Nero. Man, I am having a fun time with the Alliance series. I went into this series with pretty much no expectations. You guys, stop trying to get into my closet to get the treaties. Rosie, no. You're not getting any more treats. I've created monsters. Feline monsters over treats. Oh boy. Anyway, I feel like this is, I don't know about this update. This update is just like crazy. Anyway, and what was I saying about Hans? Oh yeah. Anyway, I am at the point where, like, she was going on a date. The way they met, she was going to go on a date, and with this guy named Lee, and she was about to dump Lee because he was pressuring her into wanting to sleep with him. Come to find out, he was married to King's sister. She didn't know it. She goes to go get her keys from Lee's apartment, which is apparently was his bachelor pad type place, or his, I don't know what we call it. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm all over the place right now. So she goes there, and she witnesses King murdering Lee, and so he forces her to marry him so she can't testify against him, because he won't hurt her. It's unhinged. It's a wild time. I'm having fun, and it is definitely smutty. This is the most smuttiest book I've read in this vlog, and yeah, it is. Rosie, will you leave my camera alone? Thank you. Cats. I love my kitties. No, Rose. I know. She gets these big eyes like Puss in Boots, where she's like, I know I am innocent, and you know she's not innocent, but she gets these eyes. Anyway, back to the story. So he's now married to her. He is now gonna keep her, and he actually just broke someone's both arms for touching her. Yeah, it's unhinged. I'm having a great time with it. It's not going to be 5 stars, but I'm having a great time with it. And it's definitely on the naughty list. So, again, this series is very bingeable and is a lot of fun. I'm just excited to get to Dom as well, because I've heard nothing but great things about Dom. Rosie, come on. You leave my camera alone. Thank you. Anyway, I am gonna go because my cat's driving me nuts, and I need to start preparing for Christmas Eve dinner, because we do 2 dinners. We do Christmas Eve dinner, Christmas Day dinner, which I have to start prepping on Christmas Eve because it has to prep and stay overnight. So yeah, that is this vlog. I am sorry I am all over the place with this. Hopefully I will get these both finished and read. for you, but I also am trying to... Rosie, stop playing with my camera. You should see her. She's in a kitty mood. Oh boy. She's also been trying to eat my puzzle pieces. What was I saying? Yeah, anyway, I can't even remember. Like, it just like literally went out of my head because I'm trying to get her to not eat my puzzle pieces, as well as playing with my camera. So yeah, the life of cats. Anyway, I'm gonna go and finish. Stop playing with my camera, Miss Rosie. I am gonna go and continue reading and start prepping for Christmas. And I will update you probably when I am done with these books. And I guess QB roll some more. Hopefully, if I do remember to do B-roll, because at this point, I just got a lot to do. So I will talk to you when I have something to update. Probably when I'm done. Okay, bye. Hey guys, I am back, and I don't know if I got enough B-roll for everybody, but so Temptation by Jenna Hartley. I gave that book 4 stars. It was good. It wasn't the best Dad's Ex I've read. I felt like Jude, who was Knox's son, was properly outraged. I felt like that was fine. I thought that was good. He had a good relationship with his son, so yeah, he should be properly outraged as he was. Kendall, I felt like their relationship, Knox's and Kendall's relationship, was well developed and well written. The book was paced well. Everything was perfectly. It was a really, really good book. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as steamy as I thought it was going to be, but the taboo-ness was there. Everything that I would have wanted in this type of book was there. It was good. And it was a very solid read. I thought it was very good. I gave 4 stars. King by S.J. Tilley. That book is unhinged, just like Nero. Holy crap. Okay, so King, he decided he had to kidnap Savannah. This has a short timeline, so it's sort of insta-lovey, all right? This is mafia. Mafia romances are always unhinged. Going into a mafia romance, I know I'm not going to expect a very hero and or a heroine who has I don't like. Hi, Walter. Walter, all right, come on, my boy. Thank you. Going into a mafia romance, I don't expect them to have I don't expect them to have a therapist. I don't expect them to have a moral compass, okay? So I know it's going to be unhinged. I know it's going to have insta-love. I know it's going to be completely bonkers. And this did not disappoint, okay? I do not go into mafia romances expecting much, except for to have a good time, and that did not disappoint. Okay, these two are electric. They are toxic, and they are completely bonkers for each other and with each other. And he kidnaps her, he keeps her hostage, and then he forces her to marry him so she can't testify against him. And it is, but then he treats her so well that she's like, oh, so this is what it's like to be loved. I'm like, oh my gosh, Walter, come on, get out of the bag, come on, buddy. This is why I rated this one higher, is because Savannah's not a pushover like Peyton was from Nero. Savannah, she gave as good as she gave it back to King. Oh, okay, come on, buddy, come on. And she gave it as good as when she gave it back to him, as good as he gave it back to her, and it was so much fun. Like, I had a blast with this one. And there was a bit of a miscommunication towards the third act, but she was hell-bent on him not freezing her out, and she did what she needed to do to get him to talk to her, and it was a lot of fun. Like, I had a lot of fun with this one. I gave it 4 stars. It was so much fun. So, okay, thank you. So you're not going to roll around in a bag anymore? You're going to be a good boy, not roll around in bags? Thank you. So going back to this, so I feel like this vlog was fairly successful. I didn't have a 5-star, but I had, 3 4 stars and 1 3.5 stars. I feel like this was a very successful vlog. Anyway, let me know if you read any of these down below, if you liked them, if you didn't like them, if you have any thoughts, opinions, ranting, non-ranting, what do you think? Anyway, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you want more vlogs, let me know down below. And if you would like to let me know that you've been here, please leave me a Christmas tree emoji, as I did film this around Christmas time. And as always, happy reading, my friends, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.